Okay, this video is just to explain how this Excel sheet works. The first Excel sheet is the executive summary. Uh, Here we can choose the department which we are going to prepare the budget for it. Let's choose the custom department because it has some revenue. So this sheet is the executive sheet. It's linked with other sheets, so it's summary. There is no data entry here. Operation as well, there is no data entry here. It's reading from other um, sheets. Grants, data will be fed here on a lump sum amount on a monthly basis. So we'll go for operating expenses. The operating expenses as well, this is a summary sheet that were linked and read from the sheet of the materials. So here we go, how we can feed the information. Here we just choose the materials from the list of the materials. This is reading from material list. All the items is being given here, all kind of purchasing materials, whatever, services. So for example, we are going to choose the auditing services, so it's linked to the GL account. So we'll write the amount and the price of this services. For example, it's 25,000 dirhams, for example, and this is going to be paid on June. So it will be like one item, 25,000 in June. The total amount here will appear on the month of June, and the total amount will be 25, and this will be reflected in the operating expenses. Sorry, this is the operating revenue. Here it will be reflected on the summary as operating expenses, as well as all other kind of expenses and services, materials I mean. So services, this will be applicable for the profit centers, and custom department is considered as a profit center. And once we choose the entity here, its services will be sorted out based on the revenue items and services for each and every profit centers. So for example, we are going to choose the this service, and let's assume this service is for this GL. If there's any details, we can write here any details, or if there's any sub items from here, or it contains more than service types, for example, so it will be written here. And how much the service, for example, I'm just giving an example. For example, this we are charging 1,000 dirhams for this service, and how many services we expect. So here we will put the number of services. For example, 100 service each month. It will be growing up to 110 from April, for example. This is just to show how the Excel sheet works and how the calculation is being reflected on the other sheets and the summaries. These are all an example. So these are the expected number of services we are going to issue during the year of 2021. Here will be reflected on numbers, and here it will be calculated. The total amount will example 1,300,000, and this is affected here on this GL account where we mapped it as the budget figure 1.3 million, and on the summary report as an existing executive summary. So this is the 1,300,000, and here is the expenditure, and actually as well as the personnel costs and the capital expenditure. This is the capital expenditure. We have to choose also the assets, and we need to fill up. Let's take an example. We are going to buy, for example, a laptop, and this is like from HP, and we need just to put the asset class for this. It's computer hardware. Okay, by default the GL account will be mapped here. Okay. Here we have to put the, is it like organizational, or it is like regulatory, or nice to have. So this is, for example, this organizational thing. How much the amount of the laptop, for example, it's 4,500, and we need to buy like I need for like one computer on January, for example. I need two computers on April, for example. I have new employees, and I might have another three computers in August. So as well, this is the calculation will be done. The multiplication will be come in here in this sheet. Okay, so this is the 4,000. Alright, this is the total amount of the computers, laptops. Where we can see this is here on the capital expenditure as a budgeted figure, and so forth. The materials will be kept in Excel sheets, and this is the capital expenditure summary. This is the operation. We have there the audit. Salaries, as we said, this will come from another sheets where we are receiving it from human resources, and it will be linked on detailed and will be reflected here. And this is how it works. Most of them are summary and sheets were linked together, and some of them are for data entry sheets.